we are back at the Zamac Dragway, ready for event number 4 of No Time Kings. This time it's the Saturday night points race. We got a lot of good races on the Friday night grudge. This time all the racers are here ready to see what they can do in the points battle. We've got a lot of good matchups, and here's your pairings for round 1. Can't wait to get this started and see who's going to come out on top. But here we go. Kicking us off in the first race, we've got Dog Squab Racing in the left lane, driving the blue Thunderbird Pro Mod. Taking on Rob Iron Fang Vexler in the right lane, Dodge Dart. Wow, that was close. What do we got? Dog Squab Racing in the left lane. Couldn't have been by much. We'll have to go to the replay. Next up, we've got Dad from Elevation Diecast Racing in the Holden Monaro. Taking on Laro from 409 Diecast Racing in the Maverick. It's like Laro by about a car length in the right lane. And that brings us to Dutch Clutch Racing in the left lane, driving the Cougar. Taking on Barriott from Barriott Skunk Works in a Pontiac Trans Am twin turbo. It's like Barriott by a car and a half in the right lane. And here we've got a rematch from Friday Night Grudge Racing. Raging Ricky called out Xavier from Diecast Show Customs. Raging Ricky won by about a fender, but this time they're in opposite lanes. Maybe that'll make a difference. Let's find out. Looks like Xavier gets his revenge and wins in the right lane. Looked like Ricky was coming on strong, but he didn't quite have enough real estate to finish the pass. Good race. And that brings us to Cut Rocker, who comes all the way from down under, driving the Zamac Speed Shop Prepared Camaro. Taking on the Boggs Family Racing Chevelle SS Wagon. Cut Rocker's car wasn't able to get all the way across the ocean and get here in time for the event, so he's driving the Zamac car, hoping to get a win out of this. Like Cut Rocker by about a bus length. I think that Boggs Family car had a little tire shake about mid-track and had to lift, giving Cut Rocker the win. And this matchup's got the crowds on their feet. We got Steve from Chase Family Racing in the Mustang, taking on Dusty Miles from Milestone Racing in the right lane, driving the Firebird. Looks like it was close. Dusty Miles by a fender in the right lane. Looked like he picked up that lead by the 60 foot and pretty much kept it all the way down the track. Now we've got Larry Fish in the plum purple Dodge Charger in the left lane, taking on Puff in a GTO in the right lane. I know you're probably saying, wait a minute, Puff was driving a 49 Drag Merc, and you'd be right. Except the Drag Merc had some serious problems, so he had to send a backup car. But here it is, beautiful GTO. Let's wish Puff some luck. It's like Larry Fish runs away with that one, 2 or 3 car lengths. That Charger is fast. And I know Puff's got to get that GTO dialed in. Might take another run or two. That brings us to Zizzer Prime in the left lane with the Pro Mod Mustang. He's doing very well in the points. Taking on A-Rod in the Poison Pinto, one of the fan favorites. I think we've seen this matchup before. Let's see if A-Rod can give him a run. Close race. Right up to the end where Zizzer walks away with it a little bit on the end there. Cash Money Boys in the 57 Chevy. Been running pretty good lately. Let's see if he's got enough for the Wizard of Oz in that Chevelle. That was close, and he does. Cash Money Boys in the left by about a half a car over the Wizard of Oz in the right. That 57 just seems to be getting faster and faster every week. They've got their program on track. In the left lane, we've got a green Nova being driven by Joe Tang, taking on the local boy Monkey Man, driving a Gas Monkey Corvette. It's like Joe Tang gets the job done in the left lane, sending that local back to the trailer. And Sloppy Bear in the Chevette, taking on RC Addicts in the Blackwood Flames Chevelle. It's like RC Addicts by a couple of car lengths in the right. Looks like that Chevette lost traction early and just couldn't get it back. And now we've got Clay 131 driving the Mustang in the left lane, taking on Nasty Nitro, another local, in the right lane. No problem for Clay in the left lane by a car length over Nasty Nitro. And that brings up our other Chevette in the competition, Lou Sir driving for Kitterman Speed Shop with the maroon Chevette, taking on Nitro Z in the orange Honda. Close for a while, and then Lou Sir stretches it out down the home stretch for the win. And next up, we've got fan favorite and points leader Arlo in the left lane, taking on Sparky Racer in the right. Arlo stretches it out by 3 or 4 car lengths at the end for an easy win in the left lane. Now we've got Kirky G in the left lane driving for D20 Diecast, taking on Sinestro and the Firebird in the right. Sinestro is doing very well in the points, so Kirky G is going to have to throw his best tune in there. Like Sinestro stretches it out to about 2 cars in the right lane. Last pair of the round brings us to Abby Normal in the left lane driving the Pro Mod Camaro, taking on Scorchin' Scooter in the right, driving that blown Chevelle. like Scorching Scooter in the right lane by 2 cars. And there's your round 1 winners. Moving on to round 2 where they each get another 5 points. So we'll be right back with the chip draw. Alrighty, here we go with the round 2 chip draw. Let's see who's racing who. We got the drivers and the lane choice chips. Let's go. First off, Clay 131. 6 left. RC Addicts. 8 left. Diecast Show Customs. 2 left. Larry Fish. 1 left. Wow, a bunch of lefts coming out here. Sinestro. 2 right. Arlo. 8 right. Joa Tang. 5 left. Cut Rocker. 4 right. Cash Money Boys. 6 right. Dusty Miles. 1 right. Laro. 3 right. Lou Sir. 5 right. Variet. 4 left. Scorching Scooter. 3 left. Scissor Prime. 7 left. And J-Bull gets 7 right.